Well, it is a big welcome to the Andrew Uni Stadium for the Vincent Motorcycles and Antiques Handicap Individual Challenge. Now, this is an individual event, 12 riders, handicap racing. They will be seeded into gate positions and starting areas. Lots to talk about, but before we do, we will join Andy Haig, who is pitside, and he will be speaking with quite a few of the competitors. So let's go and join Andy down at the pits.
Connor Coles, obviously now a warrior, but tonight the handicap tournament. Have you done one of these before?
No, I haven't. I'm looking forward to it. I don't exactly know how it's run.
Well, we've just heard the grades and where each of the riders are going to be starting. So apparently you will be starting tier 4, which is on the back straight, and then everyone else, most people will be starting from the gate, with James Cockle starting on corner of 4. So you're the furthest one away, but you know the track, don't you? So you'll be able to catch that up.
It depends who I'm against.
He's winding you up. It is. It's going to be great fun as well for us filming it. And I know all the officials here are all looking at the paperwork and so on and making sure they know what they're doing. Now, I've got to ask you, a few days ago we went up to Kent. You had some great racing at Kent, but you also had a couple of offs as well. How did they? How are you after the races, the crashes?
I'm not too bad. I've still got a little bit of a headache. I wrote my helmet off in the first race, but they said it was fine, let me continue. I know it wasn't fine, and I don't think anyone else would have let me use it. So during the week I went and bought a new helmet, and still have a little bit of a headache, but just get on with it.
Not too bad, because it was 2 spills you had there. One of them we know made it onto the Great Britain YouTube channel, Good Battle with Nathan Stoneman, and then you took a fall on bend 3 there and hit the deck pretty hard. Yeah,
that one hurt a lot, and in 15 I didn't hurt too much. It was only really a slide off, but I wasn't at fault, and I made him aware that it wasn't to do with me.
I think we all saw that, yeah. Anyway, on to today. So the sun is shining, it's great. The track looks pretty good. Have you had a chance to have a look at it?
I haven't yet. I'm about to until you grab me. I was going to.
Always. We just might follow you around then, I think. There's a lot of water being put down. Obviously, it's so hot. What's it like when the track starts to sort of lose its moisture during the middle part of the meeting? How does that affect you and your setups?
It depends on the type of track. Like here, normally when it dries out, even when it's wet, it's normally pretty slick. But if you go to somewhere, for instance, like Bellevue, and it starts drying up, I think either way it'll just go slightly slicker. But if there's heavy dirt on there, it doesn't really make much of a difference. But it doesn't tend to be a lot of heavy dirt on this track. And do you spend a lot of time watching the races when you're coming from your race? You talk to your mechanic, obviously. Do you spend a lot of time looking at the track, how it's changing during the meeting, or do you concentrate more on, your riding and what you're going to go out there and do next? I have a little look, but I don't spend all my time doing it because I like to be involved in my bike and with me and my dad doing it. I know what I want, and he knows what he used to run, and sometimes it doesn't suit me as well as it would have him.
So just touching on that, then, your dad was a former rider, is that right?
Yes. Yeah, he was a really good rider.
And what's it like being on the road with your family, your dad, in the pits at the same time with you?
It's good because nearly everywhere I go, he's ridden it, so I can always ask him for a starting setup and then play with it how I want. Excellent.
Well, we're going to let you go and look at that track there. Have a great night, stay safe, and enjoy the handicap tournament.
Thank you.
On the island then, before the meeting, individual handicap meeting tonight with Scott Campos. You looking forward to this one? It's a bit different.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not something we see every day in British Speedway, and it's a bit of a challenge, but looking forward to it.
Have you raced in one of these events before?
Many moons ago, we did one at Rye House, I believe, and it's when the American team was over, and it was intense, but it is good fun.
So you've had a long spell away from the sport, obviously, at the start of the season, a couple of meetings, and then Kingston stopped. You're now back as one of the warriors. At Kent the other night for your first meeting, how did you feel after the meeting?
Not too bad, to be fair. It was about 3 months off a bike, and I was encouraged because I was making starts and struggling to find a setup a little bit, but it got better as the night went on, so yeah, I'm encouraged.
And bikes and kit are all good?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they were all ready to go before the start of the season. So, like I say, I only done 2 matches, so they were ready to go.
So tonight then, obviously with the lack of match racing, if you like, and tonight you're going to have to go in from 15 metres or 30 metres or 45 metres back. How is that going to affect your racing brain, if you like, when you pull up to the line?
Oh, at the end of the day, if there's someone in front, you've got to chase them. So, you know, it's head down and go.
Excellent stuff. Well, it's a positive attitude. We welcome you to the island as one of the Warriors.
Thank you very much.
Have a great, safe night, ride fast, and we'll catch you after the meeting.
Indeed, thank you.
The track here, of course, the biggest one in the country, so it does give plenty of scope for riders to pull back the 30-metre handicap, but of course they will have to work very, very hard to do so. And to get that right, of course, they have to be clever, because the lesser inexperienced riders in front of them may not be quite sure which part of the track they're going to go on. But it should make for exciting racing. It is something often seen in the United States of America, and with the Americans over here at the World Team Cup at the moment, you can understand why that's going on. So we're looking around the pits. There is Kelsey Dugard, not riding for the Islanders or the Warriors anymore. He's unattached as such, having lost his place here at the Andrew Uni Stadium. Ryan Terry Daly there seems to have been around such a long time, still a youngster though, rides for the Stoke Potters. Bikes, as always, and immaculately prepared and brought to fruition here. And young Master Woolley there, who is making his first appearance on the track. We've seen Tom Woolley here before. Let's see how Sam gets on. Georgie Wood rides for the Eastbourne Eagles, #1 down there at Arlington these days. Having worked himself up into the team, there is a rather large Scott Campos. Stopped riding a couple of years ago, rejoined the Warriors last week in replace of Kelsey Dugard. Kelsey here, of course, helping Alfie BOWTELL. And there is Alfie's machine being prepared.
Boys and girls, please make loads of noise for all riders as they enter the arena tonight. The Vincent motorcycle from Antiques Individual Challenge. Machines, we shall introduce them to you and show you who they ride for. The riders will then do a lap of 30 metres. So you've got to do a stop like that. And switch it out ready for racing tonight. Okay, then to introduce your lineup from 1 down to 12. Let's make a load of noise for them as we introduce them. Riding #1, he rides for the Isle Warriors, it's Cockle. Riding #2 tonight, Ryan Terry Daly, rides for Stoke. Riding #3 tonight, he rides for the Eastbourne Eagles, is Georgie WOOD. Taking riding #4 tonight, rides for the Lakeside, is Alfie BOWTELL. Riding #5 and unattached to Wight for this season so far is Portwood. James BURSILL rider #6, season like the Wight Warrior. Riding #7 in this lineup tonight, he rides for the Warriors. It's the Warriors skipper, big favourite here at the Andrew Uni, James Cockle. Riding #8 this evening, he rides for Mildenhall. It's Danno VERGE. Noise as he rides on the Isle of Wight as his home team this evening in the individual meeting. Please welcome, he's into the team from now on, is Scott Campos. New signing for Warriors, get a bit of practice in here tonight. riding number 8. And number 9, that's number 9, and number 10 then, he rides unattached so far this season, is Sam Woolley. Big favourite of the Warriors then is Jamie Sealey, riding number 11 tonight. And riding number 12 in this lineup this evening, he rides for the Buxton Hitman, is Tom Wight. As they now take a ride around the track to get familiar with it. Overseeing proceedings tonight is SCB referee Dale Cockle.
So we know today's competitors, we know the lineup, the riders come into their respective gate positions for the start of heat number 1. And our thanks do go to Paul Haig for the infield camera positions here. So let's have a look at the lineup then. We've got Connor Coles in the red helmet, 30 metres back, you can see him in the distance. Also 30 metres back, Georgie Wood of the Eastbourne Eagles, he rides in the white helmet colour. 15 metres back in blue, that is Ryan Terry Daly of the Stoke Potters, and Alfie BOWTELL in the yellow helmet. The Lakeside Hammer is also off of 15 metres, so nobody at the tapes, not quite sure why they haven't brought them all forward a position. So here we go, the referee Dave Robinson comes from Reading in Berkshire, that's the experienced referee. So here we go, green light is on, you can't see the tapes but I can tell you they are about to go. And away they go, past the start line into the first turn. No real surprises. Alfie BOWTELL in front. Terry Daly there in second place. They're overhauled there by Georgie Wood very, very quickly. Coles at the back, comes up on the inside of Daly. So Daly goes to the back here. Alfie BOWTELL is in front though. Georgie Wood in second place. There's Connor Coles in the red helmet through to third position, chasing after the young Lakeside Hammer. BOWTELL looking good at the moment. Wood really going up the bank in here, chasing hard. Eastbourne of course due to come here shortly as we go into the first and second turn. There is BOWTELL in front. Still in second place there. It is Wood, but he is gaining on the young Hammer. Down the home straight once again, getting very, very close here. And Wood trying the outside run here. BOWTELL really has got the young Eagle right up his exhaust pipe. Coles tries to come through on the inside of Wood here on the final two turns. Wood comes back past him. The head for the flag is BOWTELL gets the victory in heat number 1. Second place Georgie Wood. Third place there goes to Connor Coles. Interesting races, 74.3. 15 metres back of course for BOWTELL, but 3 points in the bag. So we move on to heat number 2. We've got Jamie BURSILL and Adam Portwood off of the starting gate positions. 15 metres back in the yellow helmet we have Danno VERGE, and we've got the Warriors skipper, that is James Cockle, 30 metres back. So plenty of work for Cockle here. Verge of course rides for the Mildenhall Fen Tigers. BURSILL and Portwood are hoping to get a team position in the future. Portwood seems to have been around a while as well. But here we go, the riders at the line for the second race. There is Verge, he's ready to go. So we've got 12 qualifying races, 2 semi-finals and a final. And away they go. The dust flies from the front two. But out in front, let's have a look and see who it is here. And it is the rider in blue, and that is Adam Portwood leading the way here. Danno VERGE goes through into second place there. And Cockle is in third place. I'd expect Cockle to get past Verge to come into the first turn. He just dives through on the inside of him. And he's going to go past Portwood as well. Let's go down the back straight. Up on the inside. Verge goes through on the inside of Portwood as well. Goes right out wide. Portwood comes back past Danno VERGE. So good action here in heat number 2. So Cockle in front now. Verge moving Portwood out. Portwood coming back past him, but into the bottom turn. It is Verge who goes through into second place. Danno VERGE, of course, that road for the Hackney Hawks. And there is Cockle, takes a look over his shoulder. He's got this one in the bag. Verge looks like he's okay for second place. Portwood having a good ride here in third place there. Maybe food for thought there for the Warriors reserve positions. But the second race was won by Cockle, 76.6 from 30 metres. 2 points go to Danno VERGE, 1 point goes to Adam Portwood. There's some interesting action there in heat number 2. So the riders coming onto the circuit for heat number 3. Well, very shortly they will be. That was James Cockle doing his lap of honour for the camera. Andy Haig, camera position up there on turn 2. The man in the middle is Paul Haig, his brother, getting some good footage as we get ready for heat number 3. And Scott Campos starts 15 metres back in the red helmet. Sam Woolley rides in blue, he's at the tapes. James Sealey in white is also at the tapes. And 15 metres back, Tom Woolley, the brother of Sam. So here we go then. The riders at the line. Helmet colours, the easiest way to identify Speedway riders. So here we go. Looking at the riders who are 15 metres back there, and away they go. And they're catching the front two very, very quickly, but out in front there it is Sam Woolley. And the rider in red, Scott Campos, has gone past them all very, very quickly. In yellow there, in second place, it is Tom Woolley. So the two have made up the 15 metres. Sam Woolley back there in third place, but Scott Campos out in front. Well, difference in class on these four is pretty evident. But Sealey and Sam Woolley, vastly inexperienced riders. No problems for Scott Campos, who joined the Warriors from the now closed Kings Lynn Young Stars. Started the season, but sadly lost out. Problem there up on the top turn. The rider in white, James Sealey, falling and getting back on his machine, but the race continuing. But Scott Campos is going to win heat number 3, very comfortable. Second place there goes to Tom Woolley, and third place will eventually go to Sam Woolley. So that's how they finish. 76.1 winning time for Scott Campos there off his 15 metres handicap. And Jamie Sealey just going over the line there, if you wondered what that was, having remounted on his machine. So heat number 4, Adam Portwood rides in red. In blue, Scott Campos. Portwood off the gate. James Sealey also off the gate. Campos 15 metres back, and Connor Coles is 30 metres back. Now he is the Warriors number 1 at the moment. Quite a sparse crowd in the distance here. Doesn't seem to have caught the attention, which is a shame. There's a lot of work gone into this event. So here we go then, Portwood on the inside. James Sealey there on gate number 2. Notice the staggering outwards to allow the starting marshal to get off the track, and away they go. Charge for the first turn, and it is Portwood who is in front here. Sealey in second place. Rider in white's gone past 1, he's gone past 2, he's gone past 3. That is Connor Coles, who has stormed through to take over the lead, but he's coming back under pressure here from Portwood. But he's got it comfortable now as he's gone into the corner. There's Portwood in second place. Third place at the moment, it is the rider in blue, which is Scott Campos. Well, problems at the back there for the rider in yellow, Sealey, who has bitten the dirt, but he's back up on the circuit here, so the race continues. With Connor Coles well out in front. Still Portwood there in second place. This will be a good 2 points for him. Scott Campos has made no ground up on him. 1 lap to go. Coles a mile clear. Still Portwood hanging on to second place. Started 15 metres in front. He's still got the 15 metres. But there is Coles going over the line for 3 more points. Takes him on to 6. 2 points go to Portwood. Very good second place. 1 point there goes to Campos. Takes him on to 4. James Sealey there, a faller. Remains on 0. So we move on then to heat number 5. Danno VERGE, 15 metres back in the red helmet. Georgie WOOD, 30 metres back in blue. Sam Woolley and Jamie BURSILL are at the start line. Time ticking away here as we wait for the riders to come to the line. So Verge picked up 2 points first time out. Georgie WOOD also picked up 2 points first time out. No disrespect to Sam Woolley and Jamie BURSILL, you would expect them to be passed pretty quickly. So here we go then, green lights on, and away they go. Charge for the first turn. Look, this here, the rider in white is in front there. Verge has gone through into second place. Georgie WOOD has gone through into third. Around the bottom turn there, Wood going after Verge. He's come down the home straight here. Verge shuts the door, gives him no room whatsoever. But he goes out wide here. There's Wood and he screws it on. And he just flies around the outside. And he's gone past them all. So Wood it is in front. Verge trying the outside run as well. A little bit too high for Danno that time. But he cuts back up the inside. Can he find a way through into second place? It looks like he will this time up on the inside. But still, the rider in white, Sam Woolley, doing a good job here holding him out. But this time he won't. As Verge goes through on the inside, Woolley gets run up wide. Almost goes into the safety fence there. Backed out that time. But look at Georgie WOOD. He's a mile clear. Like a practice situation for him as he tore through the crowd there. And he heads for the checkered flag. And gets his first win of the evening, taking him on to 5 points. Danno VERGE gets 2, that takes him on to 4. Sam Woolley gets his first point of the evening. In fact, he doesn't, he got 1 last time out, takes him on to 2. And no points there for Jamie BURSILL, who remains on 0. So here we go then, heat number 6. In red, Ryan Terry DALEY, 15 metres back. Also 15 metres back, Alfie BOWTELL, winner first time out. Third rider 15 metres back, Tom Woolley. And 30 metres back, it is James Cockle. So this could be an interesting one here. Cockle might have to work very, very hard to catch these three. BOWTELL, of course, a winner of the opening heat. So here we go then. Ryan, Terry, DALEY on the inside. So here we go. And away they go. Charge for the first turn. It is Alfie BOWTELL, who's made a perfect start. BOWTELL in front. Cockle trying to come around the outside, but his bike has stopped there. So Cockle's not going to get any points in this one. Well, that could be costly come the end of the day. Remember, it is a qualifying thing. The most points you need to make the semi-finals. Your semi-final points count towards the final. So you may come last or third in your semi-final, but had enough points from your qualifiers still to make the final. That's the way the system works. But we'll concentrate on that when we get there. But it's BOWTELL out in front here. We're concentrating on him at the second place at the moment. It is Tom Woolley, and third place it is Ryan Terry DALEY. There is Terry DALEY in the red helmet chasing after Tom Woolley. Can he find a way through on the inside? Doesn't look like he can. But a long way out in front, Alfie BOWTELL, who is going to get his second race of the evening, taking him on to 6 points. 2 points there go to Tom Woolley, 1 goes to Ryan Terry DALEY. 76.3 times pretty consistent. Although we did have a 72.5 from Georgie Wood last time out. But BOWTELL, 6 out of 6. Heat number 7, we've got James Sealey at the start line in the red helmet. Also at the start line, Jamie BURSILL. And he is in the white helmet. 30 metres back in blue, Connor Coles. And 30 metres back in yellow, Georgie Wood. And this really could be a very interesting one, because those two will be expecting to get through to the final. And of course, they've got to make up 30 metres. You can see the distance there. It looks a long way, but it is easier to make up on this big, fast, pacey raceway here at the Andrew Uni Stadium, just outside Ryde on the Isle of Wight, the biggest track in the UK. So here we go, and away they go. Coles has got away and Wood has got away, but they're going to have to do it again because the red lights are on. So someone was moving. I've got a feeling it may well have been Connor Coles. Got away very quick there. So all 4 can come back to the line for a restart. So here we go then. Coles with the warning. So the restart then of heat number 7, and away they go. Charge for the first turn, and well, no real surprise is it at the moment. It is Georgie Wood bombing round the outside. He's still in third place at the moment. He will have to get through the traffic. He's gone past 1, Coles has gone past 1, and Wood has just blasted round the outside of all of them to take over the lead. So Georgie Wood in front. Coles trying to find a way through at the moment. Struggle, but he's now through into second place. Third place, it is Jamie Sealey. At the back, it is Jamie BURSILL. Georgie Wood, though, long way out in front. Looks back over his shoulder. I saw him in a recent grass track meeting down at Wimborne. Had a horrific crash, and it looked like there was very serious injuries. Pleased to say that wasn't the case. Missed a couple of meetings with a bit of bruising, but he's back on his motorcycle doing what he does best, and he's out in front. There's Connor Coles in second place, powering off the bank in here. And third place there goes to the rider in red, Jamie Sealey. So comfortable win for Georgie Wood. Takes him on to 8 points, more or less booked his semi-final spot. Connor Coles second place there, takes him on to 6 points. He need a couple more points. And 1 point there for Jamie Sealey. And Jamie, that's his first point of the day. Glad to get that one out the way. Heat number 8 of the qualifying races. Riding in red, Sam Woolley off the starting gate. Adam Portwood in white, also off the starting gate. Very smartly turned out, Sam Woolley. In the blue helmet, 15 metres back, it is Danno VERGE. And in yellow, also 15 metres back, Ryan Terry DALEY. Terry DALEY started his career with Mildenhall. Seems to have been around a long, long time. Still very much a youngster. So here we go then. Woolley, Portwood off the line, Verge and Terry DALEY 15 metres back. This is heat number 8 of 12 qualifiers, and we've got 2 semi-finals. And away they go. And the referee has let it go there, and out in front in the red helmet it is Sam Woolley. Got a good start there. Coming under pressure from Portwood. Verge goes up on the inside there, through into second place. Ryan Terry DALEY trying to get past there, Portwood as well here. And he goes through on the inside of him. Verge going after the rider in red, Sam Woolley. Verge again trying that inside run up there on the bottom turn. Still Sam Woolley out in front in the red helmet, riding a good race here. Around that first and second turn, gone a little bit wide this time. Verge is again trying to find a way through. And this time Verge goes up the inside of Woolley, who's gone a little bit too wide into the corner there. Verge comes out and Woolley comes back past him. Terrific scrap here. And again Verge tries the inside run here, and he's gone through this time. He moves the youngster out the way. Terry DALEY now getting in the picture there in third place, and he's gone up the inside of Sam Woolley as well. Can Woolley find a way back past him? He's having a go. The youngster really is having a go, but he doesn't quite make it. Squeeze back into third place, right on the line. 3 points to Danno VERGE. Good win for young Danno there. Takes him on to 7 points. More or less books his place in the semi-finals. And 2 points there for Ryan Terry DALEY. That takes him on to 3, so he's still got some work to do. So we move on then to heat number 9, the last round of rides before the semi-finals will be known. James Cockle riding in red, 30 metres back, needs some points on the board, and engine failure last time. We've got 3 riders 15 metres back. Tom Woolley in blue, Alfie BOWTELL, 2 wins out of 2 for young Alfie so far. He's in white. Scott Campos is in yellow, and Scott so far needs some points as well. He is on 4. So here we go then. The 9th race. This could be an interesting one. Cockle with some work to do though. They've got to make up 15 metres on the free in front of him. And he clearly moved there, didn't he? And he's pelt them up before the first turn here. And well, we saw it all with our own eyes there as Cockle goes from last to first in half a lap. Cockle is in front here. Campos there in second place. Third place there in white, it is Alfie BOWTELL. And James Cockle was clearly moving there in the handicap. It caught them up going into the first turn. BOWTELL trying to find a way past Scott Campos, going right out wide here. Come down the home straight. Still Campos in second place. BOWTELL in third place. At the back there, it is Tom Woolley. But James Cockle a mile clear. BOWTELL going right up the bank in here, trying to make those straights a little bit longer, but Campos has pulled away from him here. So his unbeaten run is going to go out the window. This will take Cockle up onto 6 points. Around the bottom turn, James Cockle is going to win this 9th race. And there he goes over the line, takes him on to 6 points. He's not there yet. He's got one more race to go in the qualifiers. Second place goes to Scott Campos. He goes up now on to 6 points, the same as James Cockle. BOWTELL gets 1 from that one. He goes on to 7. No points there for the rider in blue, Tom Woolley. And Tom remains on 4. So, heat number 10. And it's Alfie BOWTELL riding in the red helmet. And he is 15 metres back. This is his final qualifying races. A point should be enough to get him through to the semi-final. Jamie Sealey off the start line. He is in blue. Danno VERGE is in white, 15 metres back. Connor Coles, 30 metres back in yellow. So they are really staggered in this one. Could be an interesting one though. So here we go, starting marshal calling them into line to get this one underway. Starting marshal has got them into positions. And well, a little bit of movement there, was there not? It's going to the first corner and the referee agrees and he's called a restart. And they can all come back to the line to try again.
The 2-minute line time allowance has been.
So here we go then. Starting marshal calls them back into place for the restart of heat number 10. And well, 3 of the 4 get away. Danno VERGE doesn't there. He's stuck on the circuit. And as he pushes his bike off, out in front is the rider in blue. Temporary. Let's go into the corner because look at this here. Bombing right round the outside here is Alfie BOWTELL. BOWTELL leading the way. Connor Coles has made up quite a bit of ground. He's through into second place. There is Danno VERGE with his stricker machine on the scent here as the race continues. And BOWTELL and Coles having a real good scrap here. But it's BOWTELL. Well, we've got another faller. We missed it. But up on the top turn, the rider in blue came down. And that was Jamie Sealey. And he will be excluded. And it looks like we'll have a rerun, but it will only be 2 riders in it. Now there's confirmation, Jamie Sealey excluded.
Just a 2-rider race this time.
So 2 riders only. One 15 metres back, one 30 metres back. Alfie BOWTELL in red, Connor Coles in yellow. Danno VERGE, of course, not under power, so he is excluded as well. And away they go. And it is Alfie BOWTELL in front, Connor Coles in second place. BOWTELL knows that these 2 points, or 3, whichever he gets from this race, will be enough. Coles coming up the inside of him as go round the bottom turn. Coles goes through. So BOWTELL will settle for the 2 points, which of course will take him through to the semi-finals. 3 here will take Connor Coles up onto 9, so that will be enough for him to go through to the semi-finals as well. So there is Coles in front. BOWTELL in second place. Not too much excitement in this one, but both of them know they are going through. BOWTELL, of course, will also finish on 9 points here. So around the bottom turn, Connor Coles, it is heading for the checkered flag. 9 points he has, books his semi-final spot. It could be interesting because Coles and BOWTELL both got 9. We've got 3 riders who could get higher than that here. It's an interesting one. Georgie WOOD, of course, already on 9 points. So here we go then, heat number 11. Tom Woolley in the red helmet, 15 metres back. Jamie BURSILL off the start is in the blue. In white, Ryan Terry DALEY also 15 metres back, and Sam Woolley is in yellow. He's also off the start line. Now Ryan Terry DALEY, if he could win this one, could move up onto 6 points. So that would maybe help him. The other 3 are out of it. Tom Woolley, of course, could make the semi-finals. Say they're out of it, but Tom Woolley could make the semi-finals if he can get a win here. Be an interesting one. There's Ryan Terry DALEY in the white helmet, Tom Woolley in the red helmet. Oh, a movement there, and the tapes go up crooked. So we're going to have a restart of this one. There's the culprits. So it will be a restart. So here we go then. So now we're ready to go. And away they go. Charge for the first turn. And it is the rider in blue who has gone in front here. Jamie BURSILL. BURSILL leading the way, and look at yellow there on the outside of him, Sam Woolley. And Sam Woolley's gone round the outside of BURSILL here. Good ride from young Sam. Third place there in red. Giving it a go is Tom Woolley. And he'll want to get past his brother here. He's gone through into second place. So Sam Woolley in front here, slowing down a little bit there. Tom Woolley in the red helmet in second place. Oh, it's getting very, very tight. And it is Tom Woolley who is really busting a gut here. He's gone in front though, second place at the moment. It is now Ryan Terry DALEY who worked his way through. There is Sam Woolley in third place, BURSILL at the back. So round the bottom turn. And it is going to be a win for Tom Woolley. He's going to take the checkered flag and 3 points. And 2 points there go to the rider in white, Ryan Terry DALEY. 1 point there goes to Sam Woolley. Jamie BURSILL fails to score. So we've got one qualifying race to go. Ryan Terry DALEY finishes on 5 points. And that will be enough to get him into the semi-final if the last race goes in his favour. So here we go then, the last of the qualifying races. Georgie WOOD in red, 30 metres back. James Cockle in blue, 30 metres back. Scott Campos is in white, 15 metres back. And Adam Portwood starts on the line. So after this one we will know the semi-finalists. We will go into the interval break after this one.
Georgie WOOD is in red and James Cockle is in blue. That's your lineup for heat number 12.
Getting to the business end of things now. Let's make some noise from the boys then.
So here we go then. Riders in their respective gate positions. Georgie Wood so far is on 8 points. He's already in the semi-final, and away they go. A regular old start, wasn't it? My word, really was. This is going round the first and second turn. They're out in front. It is Adam Portwood who is leading the way. Second place there in white, it is Scott Campos. We got Georgie Wood in red, Scott James Cockle in blue. Cockle will try the inside run here, and he just powers past Campos there. Campos coming back at him down the back straight, and look at this here. Cockle now goes up on the inside here of Adam Portwood, but Portwood holding up here, making traffic. It's a bit like the M25 on a busy day. And here goes Cockle weaving his way through the traffic. Wood is now through into third position. Made hard work getting past Campos there, didn't he? Still got Portwood in front of him. 1 lap to go here. Portwood riding right out in the dirt. Wood getting filled in with dust there. Now he goes through on the inside. So it is going to be a win for James Cockle in the blue helmet. There he goes over the line. Second place, Georgie Wood. Third place there goes to Adam Portwood. We now know who our semi-finalists will be. Run through that in the interval break. Shaking our hands as we look around the pits then. See what is going on while the riders prepare for their semi-finals. Plenty of action, a bit of touching up of the bikes there, brushing them down a bit. Very hot evening, so no doubt they are going to have been the old cool drink. Connor Coles there. Ryan Terry DALEY. And, these youngsters do love their speedway. Don't get paid a lot of money for riding in this league, but they do enjoy it, and that is what it's all about. So while the riders work in the pits, we will take a short break. We'll be back very shortly.
Doing quite well, yeah. First time ridden here and quite like it, to be honest with you. Yeah, not too bad at all. I ran 2 seconds of a win, and then a last pace hurt me a little bit, but no, should be into semis, and so fingers crossed.
Looking good then. Okay, keep it up. Right fast. So how's the 2 nights going?
Yeah, not too bad. We had a bit of a slip up in the first one. We blew a motor before we even got on the start line, so it's not a good start. But no, we got out there, got stuck in a little bit of traffic in the first one, so run a second, and then had 2 really fast wins, and then a second in there in my last ride. Again stuck in a little bit of traffic, but yeah, really loving it, enjoying it.
Good to get into the final then, that's what you need.
Yeah, it's just keep plugging away to the final and then give it your all.
Okay, right fast, good luck.
No worries, cheers.
How's the nights going?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yeah, we had 3 wins, coming from the back of the grid all the time. Yeah, it's good. The other one, we had an engine failure. Solved that problem now. And hopefully we make the semi-finals or the final or whatever, and make a good night of it.
So we're getting ready for the semi-final. The first one then sees Georgie Wood 30 metres back. The semi-finals count on the handicaps. So Georgie Wood 30 metres back. Alfie BOWTELL in blue 15 metres back. Tom Woolley in white 15 metres back. Ryan Terry DALEY in yellow also 15 metres back. So that's an interesting looking lineup here. Georgie Wood, if he wants to make the final, is certainly going to have to work very, very hard. BOWTELL 15 metres back, got to fancy him, very fast off the starts, qualified with 9 points. So here we go, these points do count towards the final. So these points are vital. It's not first and second, they count towards the final. So here we go, and away they go. The charge for the first turn, and it is Alfie BOWTELL who's gone in front here. BOWTELL on the inside. Tom Woolley giving him a good run though. Woolley goes past him. BOWTELL comes up the inside though. And Georgie WOOD is attacking here as well. He's got some ground to make up though. Terry DALEY there causing problems as well in that yellow helmet. And Wood has got to find a way past him through the traffic if he's to progress in this meeting here. Really giving it a go. He's got Terry DALEY just in front of him. I think he knows he's going to have to go the long way around if he's going to get in here. And he's going right up there, just banking here on turn 2 down the back straight. He's got 2 just in front of him here. And now he's trying the big swoop round the outside here. He might have the speed on Terry DALEY. He has indeed, and now he's got Portwood. Oh, sorry, Tom Woolley just in front of him as well. Tries to switch back up the inside, goes into the bottom turn, and he's through. So Georgie WOOD goes through into second place. Meanwhile, BOWTELL way out in front. There is the finishing line. There is a checkered flag. There is the winner. That is Alfie BOWTELL. He goes through to the final. Second place, Georgie WOOD. And he's got enough points. He should also go through to the final. Tom Woolley and Terry DALEY's evening is over. So the second semi-final. The lineup, James Cockle in red, 30 metres back. His partner, rather his teammate, but not tonight, his enemy in blue, Connor Coles, also 15 metres back. Danno VERGE is 15 metres back. Scott Campos 15 metres back. Connor Coles goes 30 metres back. So here we go then, the second semi-final to decide who will be going through to the final with Alfie BOWTELL and Georgie WOOD. Coles, well, he should be okay. In fact, both of these should be okay if they can score a point here in this semi-final. Danno VERGE qualified. He needs to win here to get him on to 10 points, and away they go. Oh, bit of movement there. VERGE it is who's gone in front. He knows if he gets a win here, he could upset the apple cart. Coming round the outside of him there, it is Scott Campos. And Campos it is leading the way. It's getting close behind him though. Cockle there could spoil the party here. And he does go through on the inside of one. Can Coles come through as well? VERGE has gone back into third place. Cockle in second place. Scott Campos out in front of Coles has gone past VERGE as well here. Goes way up the bank in there. Now still out in front it is Scott Campos leading the way from James Cockle, and it looks like Connor Cole's got machine problems there as Cockle goes through on the inside of Campos. Campos comes back past him around that first and second turn for the final time here in this second semi-final. Still Campos in front from Cockle, and again Cockle goes through on the inside of him, and this time moves up the bank in and closes the door and heads for the checkered flag. Cockle wins it 3 to him, 2 to Campos, 1 point there to Danno VERGE. No points for Connor Coles, whose bike gave up the ghost there. And we can tell you that James Cockle has gone through to the final. Connor Coles just going over the line there now. Finishes on 9 points, so he will also go through to the final because Danno VERGE finished on 7. Well, good to see the sponsors here from Vincent's Motorcycles and Antiques. Very welcome they are indeed. I love that picture, really super. So we know the finalists. Let's go to the grand finale. So here we go then, the riders on the circuit for the final heat, sponsored by SBS EPOS, the American Handicap final, and the 4 riders line up as so. Alfie BOWTELL on the inside, Next to him, James Cockle, the skipper of the Warriors. Georgie Wood from Eastbourne rides in white. Connor Coles got through just purely on account back of points, come last in his semi-final, but he got enough points in the qualifying races to hold on for the race. The points, of course, were added up. So here we go then. The final 4 heats of action. It's been a spectacular night. Plenty of passing and overtaking. We now come down to the final 4 laps to see who will take the Vincent's Motorcycles and Antiques Handicap Individual Challenge Grand Finale. The referee Dave Robinson puts the riders under starters order to green lights on, and away they go on a charge for the first turn. Superstar for BOWTELL off the inside. He's gone in front. BOWTELL leading away, coming under pressure from Cockle up the inside. Here comes Coles up on the inside of Cockle. Moves Cockle out wide. Rider in white. Georgie Wood in trouble at the back. They almost come to grief there. It's coming to this first and second turn. Still BOWTELL in the front from Cockle in second place. Here comes Coles again, putting Cockle under pressure. Comes through on the inside once again on that top turn. Now sets his sight on BOWTELL. Cockle switches back to the inside. But it's BOWTELL. The Lakeside Hammer out in front here. Spectacular action. Coles getting right up his exhaust pipe. And Cockle, and here comes Coles. Can he get up the inside of BOWTELL? Go into the bottom turn there. It's getting awfully tight. They go up the bank in there, and BOWTELL holds on. Superb action. Final lap here. What a way to finish this meeting. BOWTELL in front from Coles in second place. Coles will get it one last blast. This time he's found room on the inside. He moves BOWTELL up the bank in, and BOWTELL's hit the fence, and Coles has hit the fence as well. Cockle goes through on the inside, but my word, what drama in the grand finale here. The referee Dave Robinson with a decision to make there, and he has excluded Alfie BOWTELL. The red exclusion light on there. Well, BOWTELL was in front. He certainly hit the air fence first, but what's a contact as Coles flew up the inside of him there. We hope Connor is okay, still down there on the circuit getting checked out. Danno VERGE was the first one out there. The ambulance comes on to the circuit. We're still waiting for the official decision. It did look like the red exclusion light was on and Alfie BOWTELL was excluded. Let's have a look at it here to go up the bank in there. And well, BOWTELL does come down first, but what's the contact here from Coles? Because look at this here. So go up there. Was a contact there? Very hard to say, but that's a horrible crash for both of them. Coles back up on his feet. We have a look at it once again here in slow motion. Look at this here. And, well, very difficult to see. I don't think the referee can say there was, because he can't see it. But the race has been stopped, and that machine there looks in a bit of a mess. Kelsey Dugard, of course, helping Alfie BOWTELL today. And BOWTELL walking back there. There's James Cockle. And we understand the referee is having a meeting here with the management. We'll see if we can get some pictures of this here. There is Danno VERGE with Connor Coles. But what spectacular action there was to finish with here. And we can tell you the race. We're getting the word that the race is going to be awarded. Well, if Alfie BOWTELL was the cause of the stoppage, then surely it would go to Connor Coles, who also come down. You've got Kevin Shepherd out there with discussion as we wait to find out what the decision is going to be. Will it be a rerun? We don't know yet. There is Danno VERGE and Connor with a smile on his face. That is always good to see. The clerk, of course, and the referee will obviously have a discussion here. We will try and butt in and listen on to that before we give you the official result. Clerk, of course, and the referee are going to meet up and have a discussion on this one here. The ambulance, meanwhile, is leaving the circuit. Most important thing is that all the riders are up and okay. Although I think this young man, Connor Coles, might feel a little bit second-hand in the morning. Really cluttered the air fence, as did Alfie BOWTELL. But was there contact? That is the big question mark here. Coles walking up here. We're waiting for that decision. Dave Robinson, experienced referee from Reading in Berkshire.
First of all, wanting to make sure that we've cleared the.
Still no official announcement.
Who had come off there. And
you can see Dave Robinson there is talking.
Clerk of the course, with a view to making a decision on the outcome of the race.
Well, you heard the decision. There is Dave Robinson, the referee.
I'm sure that we'll come up with the right answer in a moment.
And we're waiting for confirmation. We understand it is going to be James Cockle who has been awarded the win because he didn't come down.
Or even rerunning it if necessary, but we'll come back to you in just a second.
Well, it really was a high-end crash there, spectacular action.
We're making loads of noise for finishing third tonight. Alfie BOWTELL. Alfie, can you have a quick word? Just put a hair and stare on again there, but just sum up the meeting in a few words for yourself, Alfie. How did it go?
Blinded.
One word, blinded. What about the rest of the meeting? I mean, did you think you might do a bit better than that in the final? It wasn't promising for you, no point, mate, to be fair. You know, at the end of the day, have to laugh. I'm trying to sort of give you a bit of, you know. Is that it, Alfie, reminding? What do you say to the fans that came to see you tonight? You got some good cheers with Toasties, mate?
Thank you for coming, appreciate it. Sorry I tried my best to win, but it didn't happen, did it?
Alfie, it's a tough game out there, so don't beat yourself up. It's a big round of rooms, it's a third place. Alfie, from Vincent, I beat us motorcycles. So nice sponsor.
Tight. Cheers, mate. Tight.
Winning Alfie, Alfie, second place tonight, loads of noise with Cockles.
And a tie.
It was a bit error-scary in that final, mate. We're glad you're up in one piece. A few graces and bruises. Just sum that up for us. Heat 15 there and the meeting in general. What did it come for you?
Yeah, it's different going off 30 metres. I found it tough. I enjoyed Heat 15. I think it was 15 until the crash. It was a good race.
We saw you get straight back up, we went back down and get off the experience of going to paint up in one piece, mate. That's the main thing. Feeling a bit second hand, but happy with that second place.
Yeah, I am. Fair play to Alfie. He was driving a good race, and I just tried best I could to get through, and he won't have none of it. And Paris came down.
It's a good format. We saw some good racing tonight, and we think you all entertain the crowd. Top-notch start tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. 20 goals. James Cockle, the skipper of the Alright Boris, great sir. Come that word before you get your prize tonight. We love the way you went through the field tonight, James. I'm watching that style on the bike and a little bit of picking them off as I went into the bends there. That was your preferred method of getting through tonight. What happened when the bike packed up though? That's what we want to know because, you know what I mean, you were doing the business. What happened, mate?
The fuel pipe split on the start line, so we were running fuel. Yeah, it's happened. Can't really complain now. I think they're having a good time.
So you go straight to the tap, so you had that idea and also if you go straight to the taps, check earlier on. Fuel pipe split, is that because any particular things is one of those things?
No, it's just one of them things, you know, it happens. Probably gets pretty old and every time you clean it, so maybe I should replace it a bit more.
Sorry, it could become with me. But it's easy to get that wood anyway. I mean, you're on fire, you was up for it tonight. Riding well tonight. This meeting in general, the old American style format, really good fun.
Yeah, of course it's good. It's not good for the people like me sitting at the back all the time, but yeah, for the lower end of the riders sitting on the line, I think it having us behind them, it forces them to ride harder, pushes them forward and gives them a bit of a light on what it's like when better riders are coming from behind them and they learn the race better. But yeah, I'm happy with my performance tonight. The final, it's never good to win by default, you know. Because clearly I was in third place and that was the end of that. I see that crash coming about a lap earlier, so I let them two crack on 31 and they're 19, 20 years old and I've been in those positions before and I know when it's coming.
So you know what, James, I must be psychic. As you went down this straight here and into that bend before you went round, I saw you sort of, you were at the back, you were still, that's it, I've been scrapping, that's it, sit here a minute. I thought, one of it's going through your head that those two are going to have a tussle in a minute. As you went into this bend before you went round, that went through my mind, and you just said there's happening the same thing there, so there you go, I was a Speedway psychologist. James, in front of your home fans on your home track, what's the really easy then?
Yeah, of course it does. It means nothing better to win it on my home track and in front of you fans. I love entertaining you guys, I love it when you cheer me on, so yeah, that's you guys.
You guys carry the noise out there, can't you?
Yeah, of course I can, even have a look when I'm at the start line, a little look around and see the fans cheering on, so yeah, it gives me a buzz, gives me chills, so yeah, I love it.
We've got like little celebration dances as well. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, make some noise for James Our sponsor tonight, your American Strike Style Racing.
Guys, thank you very much.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you very much.